behind it. I would still call it Mass Viking. If there's Zerg, we're going to be trying to kill like every Overlord, like a psychopath. But we're still going to be going for kind of a somewhat standard ground army. Just have something behind it so we don't die to a counter all in. And then we'll kind of see what changes from there. It's TvP, so the way we do this build is proxy starport. One starport at home, one on their side of the map, both building Vikings one at a time and just queuing them to land. Now, if my opponent's really tight on their defense, this can just go terribly because you never really get the early damage done. That depot's late. What are you doing, Piggy? But yeah, let's see what we can do. So Mass Viking is the strategy request this game, guys.
Cyclone Viking is it? Before you got in the game, they were all saying Cyclone Viking. So.
Okay, heavy Viking, and we'll go.
Cyclone, I guess?
Yeah, we'll go battle mech afterwards. No worries, that can work. So I'm just thinking about where we're gonna proxy that second starport. All right, so yeah, I think we'd probably go just up here. I think that's the spot up there. The question is, do we proxy our first or our second starport? I think our first one. So we'll make sure we have to send that out there, not too late. Let's check we're not being cheesed here. I don't know what server we're on. There we go, Australian server, which means we might be playing in Australian. For those who don't know, Australians are the cheesiest players on the North American ladder.
Big job, huh? In the rear. Huh? Go ahead. SCV ready. Gotcha. In the rear with the gear. What's going on? Big. Ah!
Cool. That looks like core first.
Move it. Huh? Bad news. Ah! Big job.
Command center upgrade complete.
Sorry, bit too much mental calculations going on here, guys. So just took a little while to get that together, but yes. All right. Okay.
19 scout on an SCV, 19 SCV scout. If it's core first, the Nexus is only going to be 30% done. If it's the Nexus before core, it'll be half done.
Yeah, the way I actually look at it is the game timer it started. So I saw it had just started, and it was like a minute 44. And it should be starting a minute 27 at the absolute latest if it's Nexus before core. But it had started much before that. I think he's gonna be here.
Our SCVs are
I'm
under
gonna make
attack.
a thinger, I guess.
This better be. SCV ready. You gonna get me? Let's go. Ah! You scared me. Huh? Been waiting. What's going on?
I don't think he's gonna hit me too hard, so I think we're okay. That's right, that's 2 starports. So we're trying to get it when he's not looking.
Go, go, go. By the numbers, boys. This better be good. Been waiting on you. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. But who won? You've been waiting on you. Can't. SCV ready.
All right, we got that second Viking queued up.
Ready to plug out here. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to blunder. What's SCV ready.
Big wings ready to blunder. Let's get into the fight. Made for battle. Transformation system. Armed and ready. Why not? Can't hold them alone. This better be good. You ready for war?
Bad news, big.
By the number. Made for battle. Systems go. Cyclone.
SCV ready.
Fighter flight. Got a target in mind. Comms open.
What's going on?
Gangway. Coming through.
In the rear with the gear.
We could use some help here. Keep your shirt on. You got coordinates or what?
SCV ready.
Can't hold them alone. Made ready to blunder. Fortune favors. Trent, let's get into the...
SCV
Casual
ready.
14 kills on that Viking.
Add-on complete.
Go there, you go there.
You ready for...
We're gonna wait for more.
SCV ready.
I think he had blank, right? It felt like he had blank.
Yeah, right.
He's got that now.
Ready to blunder.
So, okay. Yeah, I think it's actually best to wait at this point.
You ready for war? Yes, indeed.
SCV ready.
Fighter flight. Made for battle. Transformations.
Not sure if this is the right time.
SCV ready. In the rear.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Let's get into the fight. Victory.
SCV ready.
Transformation systems primed. Made for...
Add-on complete.
Ready to blunder.
SCV ready.
Is...
What's going? Go ahead. Big job.
Is...
Bad news.
Show me. You can't hold them
SCV
alone.
ready.
You ready for war? You ready for transformation?
People underestimate Vikings pretty much.
Console. You got can't
Oh,
hold
yeah.
them alone.
SCV ready.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Who wants some?
SCV ready.
Adjusting for new
SCV ready.
Alright, this is just gonna keep building Vikings, by the way.
Reporting for action.
Die. Channels.
If you guys want to transition, you're gonna have
Got
to
a
be on
target in
something.
mind. Come.
Not that a lot of people are saying something.
Go ahead.
You got coordinates.
How can we help? Flight plan is locked.
This ought to be good. Cycle got channels. You got comms open. This ought to be good.
SCV ready.
In gear. Ready to blunder. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Cyclone is. You got coordinates ready to.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Oh, nice.
Moving into position. Oh, outcome. Channels clear. Cyclone receiving. Trans got a target in mind. Cyclone receiving. Show me who you want to take. Channel comms open. Got a target in mind. His systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
What's going on?
Can't hold them alone. Let's
All
get into
hands
the
to
fight.
battle station.
Range clips.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Comm channels got it.
Huh?
You got Cyclone. Show me the Cyclone. Show me who you want to die. Oh, I'll get there. You got coordinates or what? Taking some fire here. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Who wants some? Comm Comms open.
By the numbers, boys.
Enemy contacts online. Let's go kill something. This one's
SCV
going
ready.
down.
Big job.
Mineral field depleted.
Cyclone.
What's going on?
Got the
SCV ready.
die.
It's hard to finish the game with this unit.
Ready. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone receiving.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Show me. Channel. You got coordinates.
Ah! Bad news.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah. In the rear with
Cyclone. You got ready to battle. Inside of systems go.
SCV ready.
Comms open. Adjusting for optics on.
Your forces are under attack.
Show me channels clear, boss.
Inbound. Bad news. In the rear with the gear.
Whoops.
Go ahead.
Liberation is at hand.
Mistake.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. You got
Your
And
forces are under attack.
SCV ready.
still building Vikings from there.
By the numbers.
optics online. Let's go kill something.
Can't hold them alone.
Comms showing up. This ought to be good. Oh, wow. Channels
Add-on complete.
show comms. You got coordinates or what? Channels. I've got a target in mind. Got it. Show me. You got coordinates.
We have.
Ready to plunder.
We're returning fire.
Ready for action. Optics.
Reporting for action.
Cyclone.
Need something liberated?
Show me who you want it. Inside of systems go.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
You got coordinates or
Mineral field depleted.
Standing by. All hands to battle stations.
Upgrade complete.
We're returning fire.
SCV ready.
made for battle. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Add those.
Can't hold them alone.
Don't have an armory, but sure.
Let's go kill some
Start that.
Command center upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
system.
SCV ready.
Let's go.
Yo.
Reporting for action.
And while he's distracted by that lib, thinking, oh yeah, I'm finally getting on top of this.
Depleted.
SCV ready.
Once again.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade.
Optics online. Let's go.
This is what we call being a fucker.
Liberation is at hand.
SCV ready.
Coordinates or what?
Armed and run.
Systems.
Armory's almost done.
Cyclones
so-
are so good.
Yeah, when your opponent loses momentum, the Cyclone becomes the most unstoppable unit.
Reporting for action. We have you on screen.
Enemy contact. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Got freedom. Liberation.
Mineral field depleted.
All hands to battle stations.
Got it.
Standing by.
Base is under attack.
By the
Cyclone.
man. Big job, huh? Huh? What's going on?
You got
Mineral field depleted.
First few
Have
thoughts
you
are
on
almost
screen.
out.
We're returning fire.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
How can we help?
Boy is here.
As you say. Of course. All hands hands to battle stations.
Got it.
Alright.
Comms.
Bad news. Be in the rear with the gear ready.
Let's go.
This. Show me.
Looking for observers. Oh,
Got a target in mind. Channels got it. This ought to be good. Comms open.
got it. Woo! Proxy starport is so good, guys. Those Vikings and those mineral lines. And right when he's dealing with one, another Viking lands, and then another Viking lands, and then another Viking lands. That second proxied starport just landing Vikings continually. Ooh! I actually have a silly win rate with that build. I'm sure, you know, certain players are a bit better multitasking or more on top of things, but it kind of worked perfectly because what you guys didn't see on screen when his prism was in my base and it looked like I was fucked, especially once he kept the prism alive and sniped my Viking that popped it home, was that my Viking had free reign over his main mineral line and was like running around just like fucking gunning down probes like crazy and denying mining time. And then obviously more Vikings started getting in there as well. So it worked out real well. How many workers were killed? Well, I think my opponent was down to like 20 at the end of that game. And we can look at it, we could say, oh, okay, my opponent made 126 workers. So we killed about 100 workers in that game. Yeah, about 100 workers. It's always fun. GG's. He could have just built cannons to stop the Viking. Stalkers are actually a lot better for that. The cannon doesn't cover the whole mineral line, so you can always like just hold position a Viking and still get like half a mineral line. So you need to build like multiple cannons. So static defense, not really the answer, unless you just really suck at multitasking. That being said, if your opponent's not very high level with their micro, static defense, the moment your opponent shows they want to harass a lot, not a bad choice at all. But once you get to a certain league where people know how to hold position and move around the static defense, it's not the most amazing, but definitely can work.